Alright, so in this video, I'm going to guide you how to set TP and SL. Alright, since I already linked with FX Blue here, so when I click buy position in my sender side, right, I mean 2 lot, and then my receiver is 0.2, then when I click buy, so my receiver side, if you enter in, the opposite direction, okay, one is buy, one is sell, and then the lot size of 2 lot in my sender, and then 0.2 lot in my receiver. Alright, so how to set TP and SL? Alright, so there is two different type of order. One is buy order, one is buy position, one is a sell position. Alright, so for buy position, which means I will expect market will going up. So when market going up above my entry pricing, then I will earn money, I will in profit. You see my entry price is 1.08358, but then the current pricing is lower than my entry pricing, so I'm in losses. Alright, so how to set TP and SL? Right click the position, modify or delete. Alright, so this is, okay, my right hand side is MT5, left hand side is MT4. So this is the dashboard, right? This is a page for MT5. And then how to set TP and SL? There's two ways. Okay, one way is you can refer to my left hand side, this one. Okay, my entry pricing is 1.08358. Alright, so when I set stop loss and TP for a buy position, right, because I expect market going up, so my stop loss must be lower than my entry pricing. So since my current pricing is 1.08358, and then I have to set my stop loss below my entry pricing. Let's say I put 1.08200, right? And then my TP must be set higher than my entry pricing. Maybe I can put 1.08600, right? Then you saw that there is a button, there is a modify button for you to click. So once you click the modify button, what is happening? Right, so your position will set for the TP and SL. Just now I key in for stop loss is 1.08200, and TP is 1.08600, right? Yeah, so you can see now my transaction was in profit because current pricing is higher than my entry price. Alright, so what will happen if my stop loss is higher than my entry pricing, and then my take profit is lower than my entry pricing for a buy position? Okay, maybe we can test. Right, so modify. Let's see for the stop loss here. If I put 600, and then for my take profit point, I put the pricing lower than my entry pricing at 1.08200. You saw that we cannot click for the modified button because there is an invalid TP and SL. Alright, so when you key in your stop loss and take profit, the invalid SL and TP, then you definitely cannot modify it. Right? This is one of the way when you set TP and SL by using specific pricing. Right, so some person or some student, they prefer to using point to set TP and SL. Right, so if let's say I key 100 point, the system, they will set the stop loss pricing automatically with 100 point. Yeah, because my entry price is how much? 1.08358. So if I put 100 point here, right, so my stop loss will be automatically adjust automatically 100 point below my entry pricing. So it's 1.08258. So for the TP also same. Let's say I put 300 point. Then the system will adjust my TP, my take profit price to 1.08658. Yeah, which is 300 point above my entry pricing. Then you can see the modified is here. Then when you can click modify, which means your TP and SL was correct. It's not invalid. Alright. It's not correct. It's a valid TP and SL. Right. So I click modify. Yeah. So that's it. to set up the TP and SL for the sender side. Alright, so we close it. Alright, just now we try a buy position. Now we try a sell position. Right, so let's say I click the sell. If you saw the receiver, you enter with a buy position, lot size 0.2, because I already fixed the lot size here, 0.2 in the properties, in the setting there. Alright, so what is mean by sell position? So when I enter a sell position, I expect that market pricing is going down soon. So when the current pricing is lower than my entry pricing, then I will in profit. Alright, so if the current pricing is higher than my entry pricing for a short position or a sell position, then I will in losses. Right, how to set TP and SL? Yeah, also same. Right click, modify or delete. Right, so it's same, but just a little bit different, because for a sell position, we expect market is going down, right? So my take profit point must be lower than my entry pricing. So let's say current pricing is my entry pricing is 1.08363, right? So for take profit must be lower than my entry pricing. So let's say I can set 1.08 200, yeah, lower than my entry pricing. And then for stop loss must be higher than my entry pricing for a sell position. So let's say I put 1.08600. You can see that we can click modify. Alright, so when I click modify here, yeah, you will see they will set the TP and SL automatically. So yeah, how if I set my stop loss for a sell position? I set the stop loss below my entry pricing for a sell position. Let's say I put 1.08200, and then for the TP I set higher than my entry pricing for a sell position. Let's say I put 6. You can see you cannot click modify because it was an invalid TP and SL. Yeah, so yeah, that is the only thing that you need to aware. Alright, so in the point, concept was same as maybe if I select 200 point for my SL. Right, so 200 point for my SL, right? So the system will adjust my stop loss pricing 200 point above my entry pricing, which is 1.08563. Right, so for the TP also same. How if I put 300, then the system will set my take profit price from to 1.08063, which is 300 point below my entry pricing. So I click modify. Yeah, so very simple. It's very simple to set the TP and SL for a buy or a sell position. Alright, so yeah. Maybe I can explain a bit and we talk about TP and SL in MetaTrader 4, because Axie account, the Axie broker is under MetaTrader 4. Right, it's a bit different. Right, so you can go to the transaction day, right click, modify or delete order. Yeah, so it's actually same. Maybe I can show you the difference. So for MT5, right, this is left and right. You have to key in your point in your right hand side and then key in the specific pricing in your left hand side. But for MT5, it is up and down, right? So you have to key in specific pricing, below, in down there, okay? And then key in your point here. Right, so how do we set TP and SL using MT4? Right, I'm not going to not going to discuss the stop loss and the take profit. I just discuss on the point. Alright, so for my MT4 order, my entry pricing is 1.08364, which is a buy position. And then if I want to set my stop loss for my Axie account, since this is a buy position, right? So my stop loss must be must be lower than my entry pricing. Yeah, so let's say if I put 200 points, so the system will automatically count the point here 1.08179. So I have to click here. Click the sell, it's not sell, click the pricing, right click. Yeah, so the system will automatically copy the stop loss pricing for you. Okay, same goes to your TP. Maybe I put 300 point. Yeah, so you have to click this also, click this number. Yeah, so the system will automatically, you copy the TP pricing automatically, yeah, they will count for you, and click modify. Yeah, alright, so that's all for your MT4, but usually we never set TP and SL for your receiver, because if your receiver hit TP or SL earlier than your sender, right, then sender will not close trade, right? Then if your receiver close trade earlier than your sender, then there's not hedging lah. That's why normally we never set TP and SL in your AXI, in your receiver side, right? So we just leave it blank. Okay, put 0. Move on. Hold on, because I already said. Yeah, so usually we never set TP and SL in our receiver side, right? Yeah, that's all for the TP and SL setup.